Hello, all. It's me, Floats the Lover. I haven't been making any videos lately. Sorry about that. Um, I wanted to talk to you today. Well, tonight actually. It's nighttime here in Australia. Um, about some of my favorite anime and whether I could really see them getting any uh, the move live action movie adaptations. That's it. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mind blank right now about this stuff. Um, First of all, one of my favorite animes of all time is Bleach. It, to me, is just so cool to watch. I personally like Captain Komamura. He's my favorite character. Also, I write Bleach fan fiction. Yeah, I like the anime quite a lot. So yeah. Another but thing is, I couldn't see it getting a live action adaptation because it would be too difficult to pull off. Like, there's just so much that could go wrong with it, honestly. Like, just the plethora of characters, for one, would just make such. It would be so expensive to do, let alone all the, um, all the scenes and stuff would take ages to do all the editing for and that. So I couldn't picture it as being viable for them to actually do it. Um, Next anime would be Naruto, another one that I like, and another one that would be really difficult to do. Not impossible, but really difficult. Not due to the amount of characters. They could easily just make it some sort of small amount of characters thing, because whilst there is a lot of characters in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, they it would be kind of simple to pull it off. Sorry, that seemed like a wink. I was just like, mm, that's just facial expression right there. Um, but yeah, it would be really difficult. The budget would be massive for it. So I don't see it as being easy for them to do. Not impossible, but I don't see a live action adaptation of it happening. There have been talks of a Full Metal Alchemist one happening, so they're going with that anime for a live action adaptation, and I good luck to them on doing it because it's not going to be easy. For instance, Alphonse Alphonse Elric's whole thing with him being trapped inside that metal tin can body armor thing. Um, yeah, to be honest, I should have thought, well, reincarnating someone not such a good idea. Um, Sorry, that's basically a major. That not really a major plot point, but it's basically like the main character's reasons, I guess. Sorry, spoiler alert. I should have said that. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I am a fan of Full Metal Alchemist. Um, I still need to collect Brotherhood actually. I don't have the original, but I prefer Brotherhood to it anyways because Brotherhood gives you a lot more information. Um, One anime that I would love to see a, a action a real life adaptation thing of would be basically any Gundam series pre Gundam Wing. One reason for that, because it would be so much easier to pull off. The Gundams were less complicated. In fact, the original Gundam was, well, there was only one Gundam. The Zeong got close enough to being a Gundam, but it wasn't even complete when Shah went into it, and you know. Um, but anyways, yeah. So I could see a live action adaptation of that happening and it being okay. Sure, they would have to make sure they put a pretty good budget into it because it would be difficult, to say the least, to have all the Gundam and stuff built for it. But I could picture that happening. Um, I don't picture it happening anytime soon. Probably for maybe the 50th anniversary of the Gundam series. I, as I remember correctly, it started in 1970s. So around 20, 30 more years, and they should be able to. They should probably do it for the 50th anniversary. That's what I think, anyways. That's what I think they should do for the Gundam series as a whole. Is just do that for maybe like a 50th anniversary type of thing. Um, One anime I definitely don't want to see get a live action adaptation is Pokemon. Simply because it would be really difficult to do. If they don't do it right, that's just going to turn off the fans straight away. Um, Another one would be Digimon. Whilst not impossible, it would be really difficult. One, the detectors. Two, or Digivices. Really, which one you want to choose out of with that situation. The Digimon themselves. Um, the whole going into the digital world thing would be pretty difficult as well to show off easily. And a lot of other things. See, with the live action adaptations of anime, there's a lot that could go wrong. And there's a lot that could go right as well. The Death Note movies kind of point that out. That they can get it right sometimes. But movies such as Dragon Ball Evolution kind of show that don't trust America with it. Simple as that. Like, Japan should stick it in their country and then dub it or something. I don't know. Or just bring it to us subbed because they do a much better job of it. Um, yeah. Uh, Vampire Knight would be another anime that they could do it with, and it would be fairly easy. Um, sure, it's basically like the anime version of Twilight, so you can kind of tell that there's going to be a bit of an issue with that one. Um, Ouran High School Host Club, that one could definitely get a live action adaptation. That would be interesting to watch. Like, I'd love to see who they'd cast as Haruhi and the twins because that would be amazing. That would be amazingly funny as well. Like, they need someone really spontaneous to be Tamaki for it. But um, yeah, that would be a great anime to get a live action adaptation of. Um, what would be another one? Um, I've watched a lot of anime, but I can't really remember half of their names. One anime I don't want to get one, however, is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Because, okay, that anime freaked me out enough when I watched it, that anime freaked me out enough, I don't really need to see what it would look like live action, especially the whole, um, let's just say the Avas would look really, really scary. Because they already look pretty freaky in the anime, I don't really want to see what they look like in real life. Um, Zoids would be interesting to see, but just like the Gundam series, it would be really high budget. It would have to be really high budget to do it. Um, but with the Gundam series, they'd probably be able to do it a lot easier. Because they'd have the budget there for sure. Because the Gundam series rakes in a lot of money. In fact, as I know of, it's one of the few anime franchises just in general that's been running for like years on end. And no sign of slowing down. They come up with like Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam series like nearly every 2 years or something now. Because I think the last one was Hot Blooded Orphans or something. Um, and then okay, Gundam Build Fighters would be a lot easier to pull off. And mind you, I can't wait to see if they actually come out with another Gundam Build Fighters series because there's Gundam Build Fighters Try. At least I think that's what it was called. I don't remember what it was called, which is kind of annoying because I'm a Gundam fan. Um, uh, hmm, Another anime. Okay, this is only a manga and actually a video game as well. But would be interesting to see would be Suikoden. Suikoden actually has a manga series to it. Not many people know that, but it does. Um, at least I'm not sure if anybody knows, if much people know about the manga series to it. Comment down below if you do or don't, because I've read all the manga, and honestly would love to see a movie of it. That would be amazing. Sorry, itchy. Mm. Let's see, what else would be another one? One Piece would be almost impossible to do. Honestly, it's in the same category as Naruto and Naruto, and Bleach. Like, they are anime that if you do a live action adaptation and stuff it up, aka what they did with Dragon Ball Evolution, you'll get a lot of hate for it. And honestly, if they try, even if they try, it's gonna get a lot of backlash. Because, anime comparison to, like, live action stuff of cartoons and animated stuff tends to get a lot less likes towards it. But I can see the case for Dragon Ball Evolution being hated. I didn't like it even when I was a kid. When I watched it, I was like, okay, this is definitely not like the anime. And they definitely didn't definitely didn't follow it. Um, but yeah, there's a few other anime that I can think of that would be kind of interesting to see, like Dot Hack or Sword Art Online. Whilst I prefer Dot Hack to Sword Art Online because, well, one is basically the predecessor of the, like, one's basically the original of the other. And mind you, Dot Hack wasn't the first one to do the whole RPG anime thing. The first one to kind of do that was, I think it was from the 1980s. I don't remember what it was called. Uh, they've already they've done an animated movie of Astro Boy, but I don't think I could picture that one getting a live action adaptation. Um, yeah, that's probably about it for this video, because my mind's basically melting right now. In terms of, I really can't think. Because I've just been watching a whole bunch of anime stuff, and I'm just like, I really like anime, I should talk more about it. Um, so that's what I'm doing. Like, I'll talk about what anime I like and stuff in a later video. Anyways, so this is Floats the Lover, and, this is just a random video about anime stuff, I guess. But, wait, no. Anime that I. Anime that may. That should or shouldn't get live action adaptations. Um, but yeah, so. They're my. That's my ideas on them, anyways. So, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I don't really care at this point because this isn't actually a job that I'm doing. I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I like doing YouTube videos. It's fun and actually makes me think of stuff. Which, other than my art diploma, really most of the time I'm not really thinking that much about stuff. Like, I am, but I'm not. In a way, like, this just gives me a creative outlet, I guess. But yeah, so comment down below if you'd like to see me do more talking about anime videos and stuff like that. So, catch you later, Floats of Lovers.